Welcome to this Windows channel, and this is the tech news for Thursday, January the 7th, 2016. And what's interesting in the news today, we'll be checking at the Intel compusticks. Brand new Intel compusticks are now available. And for those that don't know what these are basically very small PCs that are in a very, very small, just a little bit larger than a USB thumb drive format to basically plug into your TV. This can turn any big screen TV into a Windows 10 computer. The new ones that are now available, um, of course, are packaging or packing a sixth generation Core M Skylake processor. The Core M3 version ships with Windows 10, has 64 gigabytes of eMMC storage, 4 gigabytes of memory, there's a HDMI out, and 3 USB 3.0 ports, dual band AC 7265 wireless, and Bluetooth 4.2. The pricing $399 for this version. So you can, for $399, turn your big screen TV into a Windows 10 computer. You just plug in a mouse, a keyboard. So these are really nice, and they're nice because they're very small form factors. So basically you plug in into your TV and nobody sees anything. It's not like having a laptop or a big desktop plugged in. And these are amazing little devices, basically. There's also a M5 version, which is $499, which ships with no operating system. So the M5 version runs $499, ships with no operating system. And of course, you can have the second model or the older model that runs Atom X5 quad-core processors. These are $159. So if you're looking for a really cheap solution, 32 gigabyte storage, 2 gigabyte memory, HDMI port, 2 USB 2.0 ports, and comes with Windows 10 installed. Dual band wireless and Bluetooth 4 are also included. So, for $159, it's pretty surprising what you get on your computer or on your big screen TV, basically, turning it into a Windows 10 computer. Outlook.com, or pretty much every Microsoft website, was down yesterday for a few minutes. And you know what? Nobody's talking about it because not a lot of people noticed. And the only reason I know is because I was watching a live tech show yesterday, and somebody mentions on the show that Bing was down. So I immediately tried Bing here, and effectively it gave me a page not found. I tried Outlook.com, same thing, could not access the web page. So it lasted a few minutes. I tried about 3 minutes after, 2 or 3 minutes after, and everything was back to normal. So it was a very, very fast problem because it was fixed really quickly. Very, very, only a few minutes basically, but just enough for people to notice that websites are down or something's happening. So no word as to what happened, but the shortage was just so short that basically probably most people never noticed it was down. Microsoft and IAV teaming up to have a self-driving car. This is something that a lot of companies are jumping on the bandwagon, trying to make one. Already you have Google testing their self-driving cars in California, and now Microsoft wants to have the self-driving car. We also know that Apple apparently is working on a car, and maybe even a self-driving car also. So that's going to be interesting to see, the different ways that each company is designing their cars and everything. And I would see myself first off. I'm not sure it has such a big market because I do think people like driving their cars. But you know what? I was saying that, but also thinking of other people I know that are just so nervous to drive a car in the city, and maybe that could be a nice solution. Car drives itself. Another thing that I would see myself, like this would be like a living room on wheels. Why not? You're just relaxing in your car, watching a movie, while the car drives itself to a destination. That could be cool. Oculus Rift is now available for pre-order for consumers. So if you want to have virtual reality in your home, Oculus Rift is available for pre-order. It's $599. That includes 2 controllers and 2 games. And the thing that you need to know is you want to plug this on a PC. It requires Windows 10, does not work with any other operating system, requires USB 3.0 ports, and also requires a very powerful graphics GPU. So not every computer will run this thing. So it's going to be interesting to see. But if you want to jump, a lot of you have been mentioning that virtual reality is probably going to be the thing in 2016. So we're starting with this. The Oculus Rift apparently would be available in May or June. So you can order your own little virtual reality headset for $599. ABC, Watch ABC and Watch ABC family apps have been removed from the Windows Store. Not much explanation, nothing, we don't know why. The only little details that they give is, well, we want to thank all our fans on the Windows platform, but, we're just removing this app, and that's it. No explanation. Also, if you have the app already, the streaming of shows and TV stuff will stop on January 11th. So if you're having have this little app right now, January 11th is the deadline for streaming stuff from this app. That goes with the Comedy Central app that was removed last year, which is very interesting because the apps that are removed are all apps that have to do with streaming. So I wonder why, is it because they just see that nobody's watching through Windows? Is it because of other reasons that we don't know of? It's kind of bizarre. But it's sad to see that some companies are removing apps from Windows Store. And finally, Windows Redstone. That big update that we'll have later this year. Microsoft, of course, now buzzing with employees as Christmas holiday season is over. One of the first issues that actually they want to talk about, and they mentioned that actually at the CES, the Consumer Electronics Show, presently going on in Las Vegas. One of the problems they have with Windows 10 right now is the display scaling. Because the problem is Windows 10 is the first operating system that really works across devices. Phone, tablet, and PCs, and big screen PCs. And the thing is, the display scaling is not perfect, and they're having a difficulty. And I do get that all the time from clients that they're changing display and it's not exactly as they want it. So that will be one of the first key issues that will be addressed. They say, Windows 10 works on devices from 4-inch screens up to 84-inch screens. We gotta have display scaling that works well. So apparently that's one of the things that will be fixed in Redstone. So, slowly details are coming from the Redstone update that we'll have later. And it's interesting to see what will be in there. And I was reading also a little article where people were mentioning that basically the Redstone update would be kind of put Windows 10 to where it should have been when it was released, because they decided to release it much sooner than expected. So we'll see all the new stuff there. So this was the tech news for Thursday, January 7th, 2016. If you enjoy my videos, why not subscribe? You'll be informed when new videos are online. If you like our videos, give us thumbs up. And, if you have any comments, questions, anything you want to know, maybe you have some, videos about features of Windows that you'd like me to make, let us know and we'll try to post videos online. Thank you so much for following us and hope to see you all the way through 2016.